like as if something sucked out all the strength in me, and I was like, what's happening to me? It happened in our 200 level second semester. Do not forget that you are the priority. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're just coming across my channel for the first time, thank you so much, and don't make it your last. And if you have been a returning subscriber here, thank you so much. For the real MVP. So today I want to tell you guys a story of what happened to me in my university days. So this thing happened in my 200 level, I think 200 level second semester. That was when this particular thing happened, and this thing, I keep remembering this thing because it gave me an indelible mark on my body. This mark is still on my body, and I don't even know how to remove it. So it's something that whenever I look at this mark, I'll always remember what happened. So it happened in our 200 level second semester. So in my department, whenever we resume a new semester, we already know the courses that we are supposed to write, because we used to have a handbook where all the courses that we will do from 100 level to 500 level is in. So when we resumed that second semester 200 level, we saw all the courses that we were supposed to do, and we started preparing for them. We started attending lectures and all that. And there was this particular course. The course code is MAS 201. We were supposed to do this course, but we didn't know because it wasn't written in our handbook. Yeah, so because it wasn't written in our handbook, we decided that since it's not there, that means we are not doing it. We didn't even care to like ensure, like to make some inquiries about this particular course, because we did the first one in first semester. That was MAS 201. We did it in first semester, and then in second semester we were supposed to do MAS 202. Yeah, MAS 202. So but we didn't know because it wasn't in our handbook, and we just assumed that since it's not in our handbook, that means we are not doing it, and that was it. So we continued with the semester. It was 2 weeks to exam. Then we now got to find out that we were actually supposed to do this course. Oh my god, it was a disaster because this is mathematics. It's not something that you can just wake up without attending any lecture. You just read it on your own and go into the exam hall and write exam and pass. And guys, before I continue, the first semester MAS 201, I failed that one. I really tried to pass this course. I read it, not like I didn't read. I can never be doing a course and I'll not read it. It's not possible. But I'm not so good in mathematics. Like I'm not so good in mathematics. So I tried, but I didn't pass that particular course. So I was still like thinking of how I will write this first semester because this course is not easy. Before you pass this course, you must know what you're actually doing. You can't just go and just enter exam hall and write this exam. You must understand that mathematics before you can actually pass it. So I was still thinking on how I will actually read that course, understand it so that I can pass it in exam. And then this second semester on, and I'm like, how am I going to fail the first semester on and fail the second semester on? That means in my 300 level, I'll not only focus on my course, I'll be focusing on carryovers. So I was like, never, I can never fail this course. I must not fail this course. So that was my conclusion, and I started working towards it. When we found out, my classmates and when we found out that we are supposed to do this course, everybody started running around looking for how to learn this course, looking for who will teach them, something like that. So there are few people in my department that are intelligent, like very, very intelligent. So I met one of them that I used to talk to. So the girl told me that she's still trying to understand this particular mathematics, that she said that she not even understand it, that she's still trying to grab, and that she cannot teach anybody. That was it. And I said, okay, let me know if I can start attending the lecture, because we found out during revision week. So I decided to start attending the lecture. I attended this lecture once. I didn't attend it again because I wasn't understanding anything. I wasn't seeing the board. I didn't even see where to sit down. Apparently, they shared it department, like three departments, a lecturer and a particular lecture hall. But that first semester on that we did, they gave us our own lecturer and we are using our own lecture hall. So the lecturer will come to our own lecture hall, only my department, and teach us. And still, I was not able to pass that first semester on because I needed someone that would like teach me one on one. That's just it. Any math that someone didn't teach me one on one, I don't think I'll understand that mathematics. So I might just grab a little, but that little that I grab will not give me a pass mark in exam. I need a one on one teaching. Yeah, so that was just it. And then I decided to start reading it on my own. So first of all, I bought the material for the course. I started reading it. I was also using YouTube to learn. So that was it. But still, I still needed a bit coaching on this course before I can actually pass this exam. So I thought. So I now, but I didn't see who to teach me. I was just trying all my best. And remember, this is 2 weeks to exam, and I still have other courses that I need to put my interest in so that I will not fail them. I was doing other hard courses. I was doing anatomy. I was doing pathology. I said pathology. I was doing physiology. I was doing biochemistry, and I was still doing that mathematics. It was not easy at all. And I was even doing engineering courses. Like that time we were partly in School of Health and in engineering. I was like, now even if you are doing all those hard courses, I must not fail anyone. That was what I told myself, and I was working towards it actually. So one day when I wanted to dispose the waste bin in my room, I went downstairs. So I heard some people read like as if they were in a tutorial class. I heard them reading and interacting, and it was that particular mathematics. I asked the guy that, please, is it Maths 202 that he was teaching them? And the guy said yes. So I now asked the guy, please, can I join them? I now told the guy what happened, that we didn't know that we are supposed to write this course, and we got to find out very late. I now told him that I tried attending the lecture, but it wasn't possible due to some circumstances. That was it. And the guy agreed that, okay, no problem, I can join them. And then I started joining them. The guy started teaching me. So that was it. And then from there, I started catching up. I was also attending night class because I felt like I needed to do a lot for that exam. I felt like if I'm in my room, I might just sleep off. So I was also attending night class almost every day. So that was it. And then it was time for the exam. I think we are supposed to write chemistry. Like, let's say we are writing chemistry like today. The next day is that mathematics. And then we wrote chemistry. Chemistry went well. I came back, and then I started reading for the mathematics. The chemistry was afternoon paper and the maths was morning paper. Afternoon paper we used to like finish late around that kind of 5 before you can come back, eat, sleep, and wake up and try to read. It's already morning safe. So they didn't really give us space for that exam period. Everything was jam packed. So that was it. I came back after that chemistry. I rested a bit and I started reading that mass. Yeah. So I think okay, yeah, so the next day was the mass, and I was so happy the exam went well. But there is this mistake that I used to make during exam period. Trust me, I did this thing from 100 level to 500 level. I couldn't stop it because it became a habit and I want to correct it now. The mistake I used to make during exam is that I don't used to eat breakfast. I used to skip breakfast, especially during when we used to have a morning paper, because I feel like eating wastes my time. If like preparing what I'll eat waste my time. Eating will waste my time. I feel like that time that I use in preparing what I'll eat and eating, I'll actually use it to cover up some pages. Yeah, so that was my mentality. And the anxiety that comes with exam too, you know, you will not feel relaxed eating that food. I used to feel like I can just wait after the exam. I will now cool down and eat my food. So that was it. That was my mentality then. But seriously, that is very, very unhealthy because you read throughout the night and the morning you are still reading and then you will not eat. Then you're not gonna write exam. Exam that is dismissing by 12:1. Before you can come back, it's almost 1:30. So it's very, very unhealthy. So that was my routine throughout my university days. That was my routine. So back to what I was saying before. So after that mass, everything went well. When I came back, that day was the market day for this. Like they said, I'm leaving. That day was the market day. So I like going to market during the market days so that I'll buy food stuff cheaper there. So after the exam, I just bought snacks. I ate, and when I came back with my friend, we decided to start going to the market because that day was the market day. So we decided to go to the market to purchase some food stuff. Remember that I have not eaten though. I just ate that snacks and I felt like it will hold me till when I will finish cooking in the afternoon. So reaching the market, I finished buying what I was buying and then we were about to go home. My friend and I were about to go home. So I started feeling somehow. I started feeling so tired, extremely tired, like as if something sucks out all the strength in me. I was like, what's happening to me? Like my head, it was as if my head was too heavy for my body. I don't know how to place it, but I felt so tired, extremely tired, like I was feeling fainting. So I now said, oh, I don't want to, like, even if I want to faint, I don't want to faint in the market. Let me just rush and go home so that I'll just go and rest my head or something. Maybe because I've not rested for a long time. Yeah, that was it. And then my friend said that no, that she wants to trade, that she don't want to enter bike, that she don't want to waste money and enter bike because the market is not that far from our lodge. So that was it. I now entered the bike alone. Then when I was on the bike, I became unconscious to the extent that my leg went down the exhaust and my leg burnt. Like exhaust started burning my leg and I did not know. Imagine, oh God, imagine the type of unconsciousness that someone will be in that something will be burning that person. That person will not realize that something is actually burning her skin. That was the state I was in. To the extent that, and the bike man didn't know, to the extent that I was about to fall off the bike before I before people now started shouting because like even in my unconscious state I was like hearing a bit of noise and shouts from the background that I was in, from the background. Yeah, so then I was hearing that sound but still I was unconscious. It was when they now brought me down from the bike because when I regained myself I was already on the ground. So like a few people now surrounded me. They now saw that my leg was already badly burnt. And then they now poured oil on my leg. But it didn't do much because it was already burnt. So it didn't do much. And then I just entered the bike and I came back home. I was in so much pain. I was really in so much pain. You guys know how exhaust can be so painful. Like exhaust burn can be so painful. Imagine when it burned so badly. So when I got home, I called my mom and I told her what happened, and she said that I should go to the pharmacy and check my blood sugar. So I said, okay. The next day, I didn't eat. You know, you're not supposed to eat. So I didn't eat. I went to the pharmacy. I checked my blood sugar, and it was very, very low. It was around 50, and it was supposed to be 70, but it was 50. And I felt like that was what made me to lose my consciousness. You know that if you are doing brain work, you need glucose. So since after that period, I started buying glucose during exam period so that I'll be leaking it at least. Even if I'm so stressed, at least when I leak it, I'll regain some strength in me. So that was it. Right there in the pharmacy shop, the man told me to go and buy Sprite. So I bought Sprite. I finished taking the Sprite, and he said I should take the Sprite again in the night, and I should come back tomorrow morning to recheck. I did as he said. And the next day I came again and I checked. I checked the blood sugar and it was around 73. So it's normal now. Yeah, so that's just basically it. I'm going to show you guys this mark. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys this mark at the end of this video so that you understand what I'm saying. You know, it's already like 3 years. Yeah, it's already 3 years now, but the mark is still on my leg. Though the wound is no more there, but the mark is still on my leg. Yeah, it's still on my leg. So the message that I want to pass with this my story is that if you are trying to achieve something hard, do not carry yourself and put in the middle of everything. Because if you die now, nothing will stop. The clock will not stop ticking. That exam will continue going on. Trust me, your department people, they are not even going to like cancel their timetable because of you. It's not possible. School is not going to cancel exam timetable because of you. The next day, everybody will come and write exam, and you are no more. You are no more. So if you are trying to achieve something, and that thing seems hard, just pray and do your best. Don't kill yourself. I can remember what I was saying during that period. I was saying that even if I will kill myself to pass this course, that I will kill myself for me not to fail this course. Imagine my mentality. If actually something happens to me, how am I not going to achieve what I was trying to achieve? If you die today, nothing will stop. The clock will not stop ticking. Always prioritize, and I'm talking to Nigeria students right now. Prioritize eating. Eat well. Trust me, if you are hungry, that thing that you are reading will not be entering. Just believe me, that thing that you are trying to read will not enter. You need to eat. Even during exam, even though you feel like eating or cooking will waste your time, it's either you buy food. If you don't have money to buy food, cook in your house and eat. Replenish yourself because it's something is going out from your body. That reading that you are reading every day, trust me, something is going out from your body. You might think you're not doing anything, but believe me, you are really doing something because brain work is one of the toughest work you can ever think of. So at times in this life, we shouldn't kill ourselves just to achieve something. Just be taking it gently. You are still going to achieve that if God is on your side. The best thing you do for yourself is to be putting God in the middle of everything that you are doing. With God and with your efforts, you are going to achieve that. I'm not trying to say that you should relax. Never. I'm never going to tell you to relax. What I'm just trying to say is don't do the one that your body cannot carry. Know your limits. So that's basically it. I think this is the end of my rant. I'll see you guys in my next video. Did you enjoy my story? If you enjoy my story, please just hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Bye.